Hey, welcome back to On the Off Topic. We got a new segment called Double Feature,
The sequel.
where we're going to cover two fucking sequels to two fucking movies. One was 3 years ago, one was 14 years ago.
One, there's a character you want to fuck.
There's a character I want to fuck in both movies, and they're both Latina. Here we go. What do you want to talk about first?
Do the one that came out first.
Alright, we're going to talk about fucking what came out first. Oh, Incredibles 2.
That was last weekend.
Okay, so Incredibles 2 is the sequel to Up. That joke didn't land.
No.
So,
Oh, you missed introductions.
oh yeah, fucking, who the fuck are you people?
I'm Tina.
From
Bob's
Tina
Burgers.
Belcher.
Okay, that's what I was.
We have Tina
guessing.
Belcher.
Unfortunately, still John.
Fortunately.
Unfortunately.
Oh. How do you not like your title?
I don't know. Unfortunately.
Alright.
I'm Justin of the Justin cast of Justin Corp. So, here we go, The Incredibles. I'm sorry, we fucked up the order of shit. So, overall, we're wrapping up already about Incredibles. That's how memorable it was. So, what we doing now? What we doing about Incredibles 2? How y'all feeling about Incredibles 2?
Kind of like with some people I've seen on message boards. They kind of overplayed the sexuality of Miss Incredible / Elastigirl, but I think overall they did a pretty good job for the sequel. Although it doesn't hit some of the same points as the first movie. Still overall good.
How do you feel about the theory that she's not really thick, she's just constantly stretching out?
I've seen that theory. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, do you really want to put the time and effort and energy into doing that? Or are you just comfortable with a shape, so that's what you're used to and you just essentially stuck that way?
But if she's been doing it her entire life, it might be something she's used to.
That's what I just said.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could be like she's clenching her butt, but she's thick in her butt.
Yeah. Well, no, she even if she's used to it, she's still in the first movie questioned like, why is it so big?
She didn't question it.
She kind of did.
No, she didn't. She's like,
She did not give a I'm looking good look. She was like, man, I'm getting fat look.
No.
She did.
She gave the look like my ass is looking great in this.
Well,
And Mrs. Parr, your ass was looking great in it, and in this sequel. In terms of booty,
you got it.
you got it. Incredibles 2, you nailed the ass. You got that right. Pixar, you doing ass right.
Is that the only thing they got right?
I'd say.
I mean,
they started the movie right where they left the first one. It was like, okay.
no, technically they didn't. Technically, the opening scene wasn't them starting right where they left off. But the scene after that, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird twist to take them into medieval. No, I'm kidding. I mean, they just showed that kid because Tony was his name, and he asked her out on a date, and it talks. So he's getting brainwashed or memory wiped. So that's a whole fucking. There's Violet for the movie.
Yeah.
She's a teenage girl. What was Dash doing?
Dash was doing math homework.
Dash was doing math homework and playing with electronics for the entire movie. He didn't even get his cool run super fast scene like he did in the first movie. The kid, I will say that's one of my major claims.
Yeah, he never got to motorboat his mom.
Yeah, okay.
What were you expecting?
I forgot when Brad Bird promised that at Comic-Con 2010. He said, "Yes, Dash will motorboat them titties." And since since they're elastic, like once he's done, they're just flopping around everywhere,
God.
and they're uncontrollable. And she's like, "Bob!" he's got to grab them, and Violet's got to make a shield to just contain them, and it's a whole wait for Incredibles 3, y'all. It's gonna be a hoot and a holler.
If the dad survives.
Oh, you mean
Like the voice actor.
Yeah.
Justin over here saying like, oh, he's not going to survive till the next movie, especially if it takes another 14 years. I'm like, Justin, don't be that way. He could do it.
I just feel like he sounded like he just didn't give it all, and they got to do it now.
Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, Craig T. Nelson, you're 74. Come fight me if you make it to 76.
I don't know if that's 74.
Now, I will say this.
Jeez, just condemned the man already and bury him.
It looked like it was in the 50s.
What are you talking about? The movie?
It looked
the
like
setting of the movie?
No, like it looked like he said, he was born in 71. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Wrong year, dumb
44. Yeah, he's 74. Oh well, he's a young lad.
Yeah, and he's Spokane for. He's from Spokane, Washington. He's spoken by.
That was a bad
death.
pun.
So, anyways, let's get back to the movie. Let's try and make it.
I did notice a difference in his voice this time. I don't know if it's because
he's older. He's like
he's older, yeah. But I mean, in the first movie, he sounds just defeated because of his freaking job. He kind of still sounds defeated
by fatherhood.
Either by fatherhood or just because of the years difference.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He also isn't.
He also got demoted to stay-at-home dad,
which he embraced and did I would think he did a pretty good job.
Did he though? He allowed his child to open palm slap a raccoon.
I mean, he wasn't awake during that part.
He still allowed it.
Yeah, but he
he was playing with his child like a gun. Okay, and Jack shoot his laser.
Your argument here is pretty much like how people were like, "Oh, she couldn't say no."
No, that's about
the same.
That's
just
not. Okay, so if you're watching your child,
he wasn't watching him then. He was asleep.
Shut the fuck up. If he's not paying attention and the child sticks a fork in a socket, you're gonna blame the parent because he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but how can you pay attention when you're asleep?
Don't control your kid.
Jack's not a normal kid.
Jack go attack.
Yeah. Especially on raccoons.
Whatever
reason, but
for his mortal enemy.
He wasn't a mortal enemy. He was just Jack's like, I want to play. Also, you look like this criminal I saw on black and white TV because raccoons, got the little freaking mask thing.
Yeah,
it was like, you got to get out of here. You a bad guy.
I want the raccoon back in Incredibles 3 if they make it.
I want them to really and truly write out Mr. Incredible and replace him with the raccoon. The raccoon kills Mr. Incredible in the opening credits. Jack vows revenge. Dash.
Hold on. How old is Jack in the third movie for you?
He's still.
He's it's literally days later.
What? How did this raccoon get powerful?
Shit. It came back. It said, "This baby means business. I'm back, bitch."
And he's swimming in nuclear waste, so he got powers there.
I think that's how powers work.
It's probably going to embrace its thieving heritage and go home and write the thieviest raccoonist. So, really and truly, the Incredibles are in the same universe.
That's not a good game
as Sly Cooper.
You're about to get stabbed.
If you think about it,
don't stab Tina. I'm just going.
Why do we get these guests? Taikubo is an asshole and Tina's an asshole.
So Mr. Incredible was weak. We already got that going.
He wasn't weak. He stepped up to the position he was given.
Let's go to the next worst part about this movie. Here we go.
Billionaires.
No. Actually, I'd say the worst part about this movie, the villain.
Yeah.
It was real
predictable
weak. Yeah. Too predictable, too weak. Alright, okay, overall.
There was no freaking flashing light warning when I went to see it. I don't have that problem.
I thought those visuals were cool, but just let me give my overall opinion about The Incredibles. Okay, so it took them 14 years to make this movie, and it just felt like the story wasn't big enough for a sequel leading up to that.
Yeah.
It really feels like that. Because Brad Bird said he wasn't going to make a sequel until he had a story worthy of making a sequel, and I feel like we didn't get that. Now, granted, I know they swapped Toy Story 4's release date with this one, so pretty much Incredibles 2 lost a year of development, but apparently they were told that years ago before they even announced it, so technically, film-wise, unless Brad Bird needed another year to write it, which I probably would have been fine with, because I'm not looking forward to Toy Story 4.
Yeah, Toy Story 3 had a perfect ending, in my opinion.
It did not.
In my opinion.
If it would have ended 15 minutes sooner with them plastic fucks dead, I'd have been like, that's brave, that's bold.
The brave and the bold.
I was fine with Toy Story 3 ending at 3.
I'm pretty sure that's unanimous.
Yeah, it was a good send-off.
But here's the thing, Toy Story 3...
I didn't understand
why those TV specials.
2. Well, I mean, that's just a little bonus for kids, but... this story just didn't add up. I mean, all right, some standout parts that I liked about the movie. Bob Odenkirk was fantastic. Mm-hmm. I really believe the fanboyism of part of him. Samuel L. Jackson was good. If not, they didn't
have a lot of Sam.
But it's just come on, it's like Frozen was
they gave him a little bit more.
A little bit more. And it's but I thought
the first movie, that's it. But still,
I thought they understood Frozen was the best part about your franchise.
It's like the crazy godfather / uncle of the family.
Especially when he was the first approached by Bob Odenkirk's character about, hey, you want to get supers back in the spotlight, and then you had him go and meet the Incredibles to be like, hey, this guy says, you're going to be living good, why don't you join me? And then they go to it. He set up, Frozone set up everything after he was approached by.
And he sort of did that in the first one, too.
So, I mean, we've really gone a long time without... I mean, we talked about her ass, but this really was an Elastigirl movie.
It was.
Okay, that's what I feel so terrible about this movie. It feels so disjointed. It really totally didn't know where it wanted to go. Were you going to tell the story of a man and a wife switching places? Or you tell the story of the comeback of superheroes? Because it sounds like you got like halfway there for both stories and just kind of went... Like the villain hurt the whole screen slaver.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that's a persona she put up, but she never outwardly expressed any of that even after everything was over. Nothing was told about the world being stuck to TV screens. They weren't showing any of that, so it's like, what did that villain's motivation show? Nothing. It just, I mean, yeah, we get it. Once again, that's nothing. Why did Brad Bird take so long to tell a story we've already been told? Because we already know people are attached to TVs. I mean, wake up, Neo. But, it's just... I don't know. It felt like it was coming from like 3 different angles, and the kids were really underused until the end, or at least Violet got to do something. But I really do feel like Dash, and he was my favorite part about the first movie. You didn't get to see anything out of Dash. I'm assuming, since it had the biggest animated opening weekend of all time, there's going to be an Incredibles 3 sooner than there was a 2. I doubt they're going to wait 14 years because Craig T. Nelson, you got 2 years, buddy. Fucking. Whew. I'd be fine if it was just Elastigirl, though.
What?
I'd be fine if it was just Elastigirl.
Oh no.
Dude, that bicep...
Bob went off to work in a different country because supers are good again. Here's our story now.
That makes sense. That story tracks.
And instead of just, oh, he died. How did he die? He's incredible. He's
Jack 8-8. Dad. But, I mean, it really was, like, that... Like, her motorcycle was really cool, how it functioned with her powers, like...
I mean, out of all the trailers I saw for the movies, I didn't expect the bike to come apart to like help with her powers of stretching.
I think I really liked the beginning of this movie more than anything, and I just felt like it had third act problems, which I feel like most modern Marvel and Disney movies have. So makes sense, more of the same. Like they set up a good idea and then they just kind of fall flat.
Yeah.
John, what you thinking? What you want to talk about?
Incredibles 2? I mean, it was fine. I wasn't excited when they announced it. I was like, okay, I guess.
I was excited. I really enjoyed The Incredibles. I want you to know, I want to tell a story about The Incredibles 1 DVD release.
Ooh.
I was sick.
Why not Blu-ray?
I was sick. It was out in 2004. I was sick.
Why not wait for the Blu-ray?
And my grandmother went to Media Play, and they had...
What is Media Play for anyone who doesn't know?
It's an old, like... DVD, like, multimedia store that used to be near us. Go fucking Google it. Fuck you.
Yeah, it was the best place.
It was really cool.
It was better than Best Buy at the time.
And they used to have, like, big launch things for DVDs and CDs, and they had, like, my grandmother went there and I got, like, an Incredibles balloon, because, like, I usually went to most of those things, and the people heard I was sick and just saw my grandmother was there. So it was real special to me. I really like The Incredibles. I would say it's one of my favorite Pixar movies. And it's kind of sad that it didn't live up to it. Either that's my own expectations, but Brad Bird even said I'm not coming back to it unless I have a good enough story. So it's... Is there any other thing you want to talk about for The Incredibles?
Someone kind of brought up on the message board I was looking at.
Was that message board 4chan?
Yeah, that's where I frequent. They were pretty much like... what's his name? The guy's name that Violet's after?
Tony?
Tony, yeah. They were pretty much like... Tony, for the most part, handled the "do I know you," but playing it down pretty well. Just because if you don't know someone, yeah, you're gonna be friendly and just be like, yeah, whatever, talking to you, whatever. And then it's like, not without saying it, not to be rude, but do I know you? It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, I'm not being rude, but also, hey, where do I know you from if I do know you? So, I think.
So he played confusion well.
He played confusion well for someone who's been mind wiped, or it's a good lesson for anyone in the public. Like, you might have met someone a while ago, they remember you, you don't. Like, hey, how do I know you? Do I know you? And then they either say or they're just like, oh, well then, you rude jackass, I'll be gone with you.
Only question I have for you guys, if we're looking towards the future of what I'm assuming is the Incredibles franchise, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to get an Incredibles 3, and I'm assuming we're going to get a Frozone spinoff. He's too popular not to do, but the thing is...
Sam Jackson would probably do it too.
He loves the character. Big question is,
he also loves hentai.
Do we see his wife? Or is that like the thing
Honey?
you never see her? Yeah, honey.
I mean, I think I think us seeing Honey is kind of like us seeing one of our coworkers' significant others who they call Honey too. I just don't expect it.
What? What does that mean?
I don't expect to see this other person's significant other, and the one name they use is Honey.
So a movie character who...
I don't expect to see this character like I don't expect to see another person in real life who this other person says his name
I'd assume it was
for.
like the Miss Bellum thing. You're never going to see her face.
Well, we kind of see her face.
Well, okay, so whatever. Incredibles 3, do you want them to age the characters up?
At least 5 years.
I want to see him. I want to see like a more developed Jack other than... Because, I mean, they explored that he can't control his powers.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I want to see an older Dash, an older Violet, you know.
Plus, supposedly, since he's a baby, he's going to lose at least, 2 to 3 of those powers?
I don't know. You never know.
Because they went into the detail of how
that
super babies develop in this movie.
But, I mean, shoot, he could be like, the new Franklin Richards and just...
have everything?
Yeah, just be like Omega level mutant.
But
But
keep it.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see 5 years in the future because I want to see... I feel like they could really tackle a good story. Like, they kind of covered it in the first movie, not so much in this one. It's like, you're getting older, Bob. You can't do what you used to do before. Like, if you age up, 5 years, it might actually become... Or they could go 10 years. That way, Dash and Violet are out of school, and Jack's a teenager. They could actually have a really good story about pass the torch on to the next generation.
Yeah.
And they had all those other superheroes show up in this last one. And then, America Ferrera, though. God, I love
as
her voice.
Void?
Yeah. I like their powers.
People were saying it was a trans character.
Well, goddamn.
I don't know if it was or not. People were just saying it was.
Well, what I think... Alright, let me just say, America Ferrera, we saw her in a bra in the season finale of Superstore, and she's got some tig old bitties.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just pointing that out. Fuck, don't look at me judgmentally,
I love this
John.
voice because of what I saw on their chest. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah, boy.
Alright then.
She can void me up. I don't know what that means.
It means she can transport you through a wormhole is what it means.
Yeah, it could be like Portal. I could instantly be falling for her.
That or you can crotch area, portal.
Listen, all I'm saying is on 3, just say who you want. Ellen Parr. I'm calling the last.
What you want out of Incredibles 3?
Yeah, what do you want out of Incredibles 3?
I almost want a prequel, like Glory Days of the Superheroes.
Ooh, fuck
backstory.
no, I don't want that.
I don't care for
It
Incredibles
wouldn't
3.
fit only because of Craig T. Nelson's voice at this. In my opinion, that's the only reason.
Well,
it
at this
doesn't work.
point, he'll be dead, so just recast him.
I can't.
Yeah, who does a good Craig T. Nelson?
I don't know.
Me.
Do
Here
it.
we go. Okay. I can't do it, Ellen. I can't fucking do it.
I
gotta clean up these streets.
No.
Eat me out, brother.
No.
Are you saying that to Helen? Eat me out, bro?
That's not the only thing incredible about me. I got the shape-shifting genitalia.
Oh, fuck.
Super
So, yeah,
strength.
super strength and shape-shifting genitalia. That's all he can shape-shift. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's got a second power. They're too scared to admit.
What does Helen have for a second power?
You know,
Big asses? I don't know.
she's a fucking bitch.
Okay, if you think that's a power.
She hides it well. She's a secret bitch. She's one that's behind your back. Never mind, let's move on. I'm about to get misogynistic.
I think we already have. But
Alright, so...
Does it crack the top 3 of Pixar
fucking
movies?
Pixar? Fuck no!
I'm just bringing it up.
I think
Fuck.
Bug's Life comes before this one, and I don't know how low that is.
There
on
are
the list.
20 other movies you're just going to say
Is that-
Bug's Life.
I
is
think
better.
it's above this film. I just don't know where it stands on the list.
There we go. That's the Tina method of did animation do good? Is it better than A Bug's Life,
Bug's
ladies
Life,
and gentlemen?
I feel like okay. Is it okay? Maybe not first Cars, but the other Cars.
Yeah, it's probably it's way better than Cars 2 or 3.
I mean,
it's way better than Finding
Is
Dory.
it better than the other sequels to the other Pixar movies?
It's
I would
better
say-
than Finding Dory, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I own
Finding Dory I feel like was more visually appealing.
I think I like Dory more than Nemo.
What the fuck?
I don't care about most of the Pixar
I don't
movies.
care
but I
about
think Dory
leaving
was
the trailer
better
in
than
shells.
Nemo.
to
You
get
know
home.
what, ladies and gentlemen? John has a fetish for beluga whales, and I knew the second one showed up in
Actually,
this
the
movie.
humpback.
Fuck off. You really fucked up my bit. You really
No,
fucked up my bit.
You know the problem, Justin? I'm just a fan of DreamWorks. So fuck Pixar.
You're a fan of DreamWorks? Alright, John. Alright, I can't wait to talk about Shrek 5 with you. You know what? We're
Shrek,
gonna no.
yeah.
We're gonna have a Shrek blowout podcast at some point.
A
Email me to
Shrek.
remind
Paint
me.
our dick screen.
Ugh.
You gotta subscribe to our premium Snapchat to see our green dicks.
Ugh.
We have our social media intern Jade working on getting a premium. Jade, work on a premium Snapchat. I don't know. Just find out how.
Work out.
Dude,
I don't know. I mean, out of all the sequels,
You said A.
Incredibles 2 is probably one of the better ones. I probably would put Toy Story 3 as the best sequel out of any Pixar movie.
You really gonna come at me like that? Scroll down the list so I can find one. God damn it.
I mean, what? They've
Hold on,
done
you said it was
sequels to
better than what?
Toy Story, Monsters
okay.
Inc.
Okay,
Nemo,
out of the Toy Story 2 is probably
Cars.
the least favorite.
Well,
but
yeah, because it's...
It's in.
Alright, I will say, for sequels that are really good, I really enjoyed the Monsters Inc.
You mean the
Prequel.
university
The
one?
university?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
the one podcast I
I-
listen to, they don't like it. but
I like, okay, overall, did it add a whole lot? Was it predictable? Yes, that's a lot of modern Pixar.
There was also some pretty, like, what was it, retcon things where it's like, Mikey
Well,
and
yeah.
Sully said they met
Yeah.
in, like, kindergarten, but
Yeah.
this one they meet in
Yeah.
college, so
Well, I mean, I saw somebody else think, like, you don't remember everybody you met in kindergarten. But
they did.
I like the lesson Monsters Inc. had in the end, that you don't have to go by society's standards of who you are as success.
As long
to
as
be
you
successful.
cheat, you'll win.
I mean, they did. But I mean, and monsters are going to be in Kingdom Hearts. I'm glad. I always like that franchise a lot.
Oh, if anyone who draws is listening to this, apparently someone on the internet wants a monster Goofy in like some kind of porn situation, so get on that.
It
I'm
exists.
sure it exists already.
They want more.
more,
They want more Monster
for
Goofy doing something porn related.
Can we fucking all agree though that Good Dinosaur is the worst Pixar
I
movie?
never saw it, so I have no.
It's fucking
I have
boring.
I have no real opinion, but I just was not interested.
It
in
almost
the trailer.
had no heart. I mean,
But it's
really
called The
not-
Good Dinosaur.
But the dinosaur looks a little goofy, a little fuck. But it's like other than
Is
that,
his name Fuck?
no, his name's fucking like Jake.
Jake the Dinosaur. I feel like I've heard this from some other show.
Jake's the main character from Paw Patrol.
Oh, there's a Paw Patrol on Ice or something coming soon if you want to.
I know. I'm a huge fan of Paw Patrol. Oh, no, never mind. Actually, I don't know which one I like the least. Last time I saw Brave, I hated them both.
I didn't see Brave either.
Jesus. If you had the chance to change
I
your
only
band...
know the memes
Would
and
you?
like the lore for it.
What are
So
you talking about? This is like the kickoff of the strong female protagonist.
I know.
You know what would be really
No one wants to
brave?
see the kickoff. They want to see what comes after.
You know what would be really brave? Get that bitch a brush and a hair straightener.
I love the test animation footage for it. Her eyes are just buggy as
Yeah.
She just T-posing the whole time.
She was the original doll, but it...
Hey.
Alright, so... We can talk about Pixar movies another day. That's like a whole conversation. We could have a ranking, like... We could do like our own top 5 Pixar, and his are going to be fucking trolly.
They're not going to be trolling. Maybe the 5th one.
If you put fucking Bugs Life first...
It was
you might have to
It had
argue,
a good
but
message.
I do like a
just
Bugs
because
Life.
someone's bigger than you and takes advantage of you doesn't mean you have to always, I don't know.
Give me that.
Get numbers.
I will-
Attack in numbers. That's what it is.
I will give you this. I will give you this.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 1 game had a fantastic soundtrack.
Didn't hear it.
It's good.
I played a demo. That's it.
It's good. And also the level what you're gliding down on the dandelion is fucking great.
The dandelion or dandelion seed fuzz stuff.
There's times you drive me, shall we say, bananas. Alright,
it.
so moving on to the next topic.
I mean, you want to rank the movie? Is it worth
Rank-
a watch?
yeah,
I don't
okay.
know what kind of ranking you want to give.
Alright, would I say go watch Incredibles 2? Is it a competent animated film? Yeah. Is it worth watching? Yeah.
That's for you to decide.
If you like the characters, I mean, you're going to get character moments.
If you like Helen Parr, you're gonna love this movie.
I'd say it's a good Elastigirl movie. I like it. I like the Elastigirl part, and when it kind of lost that, it kind of lost its message to me.
To
me, and a lot of other people. Like, there's like at least 2 of us.
At least. Not in this room though.
So what do you think, Tina?
I think it had a strong foundation. Maybe the second level wasn't built as strong, but overall it will meet standards. Give it at least a 7
So
out of
it's
10.
It
by
made
the
its
books.
money back.
It's
Who
by the
cares?
books.
Give it at least a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, so passing, or is that like a B plus in your range?
Oh, that's like a C minus. Nah. But 7 out of 10. Opinions might change on a second viewing, but right now 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Alright, if we're giving it that, I'll give it a... God. 5.5?
5.5 for Justin.
Sure.
6, maybe? Oh, Elastigirl's ass was looking good. It's a 6.
Just
That
a 6
0.5 because of
ass
ass.
Activating ass boost.
plus 1 point.
Just 0.5.
Alright. John?
I was indifferent either way. I give it a meh. I don't really care.
So
I mean, it was like, with Movie Pass, sure. Would I pay to go see it in the theater? Probably not.
I paid.
Like hell you paid.
Well, you're the dum-dum that doesn't have a Movie Pass.
I don't want to wait a month for Movie Pass to get here.
We have watched like 8 movies since... We've watched a
Y'all
lot
watched way
of...
more than 8 movies.
Yeah.
Especially when it was like one a day.
And you've spent like $80 and we've spent only like $20.
And if I'm only watching a movie every 2 weeks, I can afford that.
Okay,
You
$20.
realize you
I want to support these franchises!
We are too.
You are when you buy the ticket.
Yeah, she even told me today if I sign up for the movie rewards, I get free shit just for going to movies.
You get a free small popcorn.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fucking free.
But we're going enough that it might as well.
Yeah, we'll build up points eventually.
To get 2 free small popcorns.
Yeah.
To equal 1 medium popcorn.
Don't you get something like on your birthday? Birthday month or something
I think
weird?
they like
They
look
thought
at you and think,
Oh.
what are you doing, bro? Go do something.
It's summer. This is supposed to be movie time.
Not everybody's birthdays are in the summer.
Movies come out throughout the year.
I'm a spring baby.
Yeah,
There
mine's
are
in the
no
fall.
movies ever coming out
I'm
in
a
March.
summer baby, y'all.
What are you talking about? At
That
this
is
point,
spring.
Marvel's going to come out in April or March or February with movies.
That's fine.
Yeah, Black Panther came out in
Yes,
February.
they did already.
Yeah,
so
and then
it
like a
covers
month
it.
later, Infinity War. So
Like 2 months later.
I don't care. I'm still close.
Alright, so we're going to move on to the next movie. But wait! Intermission time. We're going to talk about another topic because, you can't just go straight into the next movie. Boys,
How do you know
ladies, kids, gentlemen, gods, demons. All 3 of us here are Gorillaz fans, and we have a new album coming out next
that? I'm
week.
losing interest.
Losing interest.
I figured that could be
Why?
a nice little intermission topic. We could just talk about the Gorillaz tracks that are out right now. Some tracks leaked. I'm waiting for that. I kind of want to wait and listen to the album as a whole. I can now, but I guess I want to wait officially. I guess that's weird. I still might. But how you guys feeling about Gorillaz? I guess this is Phase 4 still, or is it a new? I
Their
don't
phases?
Think, yeah, you didn't know.
You
No,
didn't know there's phases?
of the Gorillaz lore.
I didn't
There's a
realize
whole
it was
video on
fourth
phases
phase.
1 through 4.
It's usually by album, and I'm not sure if we're considering this like the fall, like a little spin-off album, or it might be.
Well, how many tracks is on it?
11.
I wouldn't. Well, the fall was that too.
But the fall was kind of like just an iPad. It was like kind of a little test album. I feel like he just made it on an iPad.
first.
Well, okay, so let's just talk about the first track that came up, Humility. John, I really feel like you didn't like Humility.
He
I
played
get that.
it. He's played it before. He's put it on for us.
I'm doing a fucking bit.
I think you're freaking
This is
idiot.
not the podcast for
Because
bits.
honestly, I heard it, and I think I've listened to it at least
50.
100 times since it's come out, just
I'm gonna
because
give him a
I like
half-life
it.
of 50.
I'm doing a fucking bit.
I at least watch it a couple times a day. Like when
I
I take
don't.
a shower, I probably turn it on right after I get back from the gym. Just because I like it's mellow, and it's more actually of 2D singing, and it's kind of something I wanted a little more from the
You
last
wanted more
album.
David singing.
Yeah, I wanted a little
Well, if
bit
that's
more.
the case, like I would rather have the visualizers that had been released before the leak on a playlist because I kind of prefer those over Humility in terms of how it sounds. Maybe not lyrics, but how it sounds.
See,
Those are good, like
Humility-
chill out music or
Humility
like
came
rave
out-
music at times.
Humility came out like right at the beginning of summer, and it's nice, chill vibes. Like I really could see myself sitting on a beach listening to Humility.
Because it's
And-
on a beach in the
and-
video.
I mean, they said it perfect. They knew what they were doing, and you got Jack Black there, a cosplay I'm gonna do for Dragon Con if somebody.
If you can find them shoes.
It's easy. I actually have wings.
I want you to actually make
I
them.
actually got a pair from Loot Box.
I want you to
Loot
become a
Crate.
cobbler and make them shoes.
I'll get Adam Sandler to do it. So what do you like about Humility, John? What speaks to you about it?
I mean, I don't really listen to them.
It's a very mellow and relaxing
Does the
song.
message
It's not complicated. It's very smooth and like, okay, relax.
Does the
That's-
message hit home for you?
Yeah, it does.
Are you gonna reset yourself and get back on track?
There'll be a reset. I don't know if I'll be back on track.
John's about to kill himself, ladies and gentlemen.
Reset, y'all.
Where I replaced John with John Model 2, John Model 1 off himself.
Model 2, more sarcasm.
But,
I mean, Message wise, it's good. I like it. Sure.
But I really enjoyed the message of this one, just because.
I don't listen for messages.
Because I feel like, okay, you gotta understand, this is the first track after Humans, and Humans is about a reaction to the end of the world, and now this album's all about living with that fact, and Humility is like, I'm done panicking, it's time to reset myself, get back on track, let's keep walking life.
But he's stating in this.
It's done being depressed, and for somebody that suffers with chronic depression, it really hit home to me. Like, I really loved Humility. It was the perfect track to come back to. And God damn it, Damon, I love you. And the art in this, God, I'm just loving it. I loved everything about this video except
Ace.
That black guy was scary.
Which one?
The guy who takes off his glasses
and goes, woo!
Oh, I thought it was the bodybuilders that were scaring you.
No.
They were fit as fuck.
They were fit as fiddles.
It's not as fuck.
So,
I mean, I like this song so much that I would say it's probably
one of your favorite Gorillaz tracks?
I'd probably consider it for top 3 at this point.
What did it knock out?
What did it knock out?
The ballpark.
Let's see. Feel Good, I guess, would be number 1, followed by Clint Eastwood, and then...
A lot of people like Clint Eastwood over Feel Good, though.
It kind of depends what mood you're in.
Yeah.
But I'd probably interchange those two, so I guess what would be my third best one? Probably Broken? I might bump that one in.
Bump Broken down? Because you love Broken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like this song this much, I might bump it Broken out. It's definitely top 5. I really like the song. This, like, instant, like... It wasn't like with Saturn's Bars, where I was like...
You gotta get used to it.
Yeah, Saturn's weird.
I kinda like
Saturn's Bar was hype. Like,
it took me a few...
They came back. Like, that. Gorillaz was gone for like 8 years. They fucking came back.
Saturn's Bars, like, I couldn't understand everything, but then when I did, and plus the, like, beat and all that, I was like,
Well, that's the thing. You listen to it a little bit, but when the first time you listen to it and you have the unaudible, like, reggae singing, like, I don't understand it. It's like, okay, TD kicks in. It's like, okay, this is what I'm familiar with. I get it. But it took a little getting used to, getting to, like, okay, this is sort of reggae feel.
I don't know. I will say, like, Humans, they came back with a banger. Like, Saturn
That was good, but
like,
this one hit quicker for me.
People really, like, give Humans shit. Like, I fucking love that album.
There's at least 3, I would say at least 3 songs on Humans I can listen to all the time. The other ones, I just gotta, like, go through the whole album to where I will listen to them.
Other day to work, I was listening to Strobe Light, and I fucking love that song. I could fucking dance to Strobe Light forever in a day.
The official music video version or the extended version?
Just the album version of Strobe Light.
Dang.
I was driving. I'm not gonna fucking watch the music video. I'm like, the album version. I listen to this fucking video version.
I mean, Humans is probably one of the more complete albums. I would give them that.
What do you mean?
Like, I can listen to it end to end a lot easier than most of the other albums.
Because it does tell a story in a way.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's more complete and it has a better flow than the others.
Yeah.
Isn't like they transition to songs better? Yeah.
Well, because, I mean, I like it really is a circle of friends. Well, Humans, I feel like that's, once again, we can have just a Gorillaz discussion. I feel like we need to have Reed and Chad in on it, possibly. Alright, so let's move on to some of the other tracks.
Before that,
I'll save... What?
Can I just say, if you've never heard Humility, just do like an audio only without lyrics. It's a very chill song.
Oh, just instrumental?
Yeah, instrumental.
Yeah.
It's very chill.
It's got a very like 70s
just like the scene on the official music video for it. Good to just sit out on the beach, drink some cold ones, and just listen to it, man.
Reset yourself and get back on track.
Without lyrics.
Let's skip the other big song they released the other day, and let's go over Sorcerers, Fireflies, and Lake Zurich. Those are the other 3 official songs out.
Sorcerers, I wasn't really. What's the word?
If you just
I guess I wasn't really feeling Sorcerers unless I maybe give it a few more playthroughs. But Lake Zurich, I could like either just
Lake Zurich is like fucking just.
I could just start jam to it or just like chill to it and be like, I feel like Dean from Venture Brothers listening to prog rock and I'm like going on a ride.
That's exactly how I saw it. I really like Lake Zurich. I'm listening to it regularly as I game. Like most Gorillaz music, I can do that with. And Fireflies are getting there with me. Sorcerers is alright.
Fireflies probably the one I've heard the least.
Fireflies is the only other vocal one. Sorcerers has a little bit of vocals at the end.
Yeah, that's the problem with those two, because it's like, if you heard them and didn't realize they were Gorillaz, you wouldn't know who they were.
Yeah.
They're that, different, which is not bad.
But do you
they're
have
still
to
good.
know who did it to enjoy music? No.
Some people do, which is
That's not
it's not really a good
Well,
thing.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
if you
it's
don't
not
have
a
them
good thing.
singing, it's kind of like, okay, who actually made it? It's like, it has a familiar beat, but it's like, unless you get the vocals to sort of key in, it's kind of...
I'm based most of my music either on the beat or the lyrics. It depends on which song it is, I guess. But most of the time, I'm gonna focus on how it sounds more than what the lyrics are saying or meaning. So,
All right. So we're all kind of like, we're feeling them out. They're not up there.
I'm kind of waiting for the whole album, though, and
Yeah.
then listen to it and see how it
And
works.
that could be another topic.
And what
for
kind of
another
mood...
day.
It's
Yeah.
like, it almost feels like this is like the most chillest album that I just need to like relax late at night and listen to kind of thing. Humans was kind of more like, okay, we're gonna rock.
There's
And
some
the others are like
frustrations,
mixed, yeah.
Frustration, let's party, like it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Fucking though, Hollywood is great.
I've only listened a couple times, but it's good. I like
Hollywood is great. Like, I love the entire vibe. The beginning, I agree with some people where they say it's like, geeky people, get your hands in the air, whatever. It's like, I can do without that part. After that, like, it really sells that 2D Damon singing, just...
yeah.
Which
and
is
then
what I wanted.
Snoop's out, and Snoop comes in, does his thing, and it just becomes a banger at the end, and I love it. So I guess, have you listened to it a lot?
I've heard it once through just to be like, I listened to it. I need to listen to it again to get more feelings or opinions on it. I mean, first playthrough, it sounded pretty good. I kind of like with some rappers nowadays. I feel like the chorus is maybe played a bit too much, but I mean that's Damon singing, so I like
Hollywood's
Damon
alright.
singing.
So you would say Hollywood is alright?
Hollywood's all right.
Hollywood is
Is alright.
vagrant.
I'm gonna refill.
Hollywood is playground. So overall, really looking forward to this new Gorillaz
Comes
album.
out, what, Tuesday?
Yeah, just like most Gorillaz albums, I'm gonna be looking forward to. You got me. I'm a fan for life until you like personally call me out. And I still might. Be all right with that.
wait. If someone calls you out?
If Damon just says like Justin
You're not a real
is
fan.
Justin is a fat fuck. He pirated the album.
I'm pretty sure you still listen to
Didn't
him.
put them on iTunes. I don't know. I did pirate them because I didn't want to dig my CDs out for iTunes. So I was like, I'm sorry. I've bought them. I bought them. I own all the albums on vinyl.
Yeah,
too.
I gotta find my older ones and put them on my iPhone.
I got them on vinyl. You can fuck David. Come on, man. We've been cool for years. Don't hypothetically call me out. Come on, you're nothing without me.
Nothing.
All right, so I think that does it for our intermission. Tina's grabbing a beer out of the fridge. Nobody tell Bob. Nobody tell anybody anything about Tina. So next movie we're gonna cover. We just saw it like what 2 hours ago.
A little under, but yeah.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was dumb.
It was a sequel, y'all.
I mean, it's more dinosaurs, and
No,
it's the same plot
it was
from the
not.
last movie.
It was not more dinosaurs. All right, so you know how Jurassic Park
It was
they
technically
promised
more
you,
dinosaurs.
they promised you a park, and then you didn't get to see the park in action. Jurassic World, you finally got to see that park in action. That's something Steven Spielberg wanted to do ever since the first one. They upped the ante on it. How about? I think they had a concept for this movie was let's blow this island the fuck up. What do we do after that? Let's take this whole expansive island. Let's just put everything in a fucking house, and it just
That was
every
random.
little bit of stakes was like lessened by everything they did in this
Oh,
movie.
that
It was so weird.
the last end
Last
of the movie,
hour was like
yeah,
just
that was random.
running in the house. The dinosaur really wasn't that threatening to me. And also, how many times can they allude to that thing was going to get, oh, spoiler alert, impaled by the Triceratops head? Because they really showed that head like 5 times, and they showed it's spiky.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Jesus Christ.
It was a little too convenient.
It was on the nose.
of a story.
So, I mean, Chris Pratt was alright. I feel like they let him have a little bit more improv in this one. So I really do like the first, like, pretty much when they get off the island, yeah, it feels like you can just turn it off. And last night, I couldn't sleep. I pulled an all-nighter. I watched the first Jurassic World again and actually kind of enjoyed it again. Because it kind of goes through, is it a safe sequel? Yeah.
Safe sequel that I would say it's almost better than at least Jurassic Park 2 and 3. It gives Jurassic Park 1 a run for its money.
And that's the thing. It's like it's a newer movie, so it made a engineered dinosaurs. Like they didn't combine that in there, so it's cool that they did that. And that goddamn whale. What's the name of the
Mosasaur.
Mosasaur. It's
How do you not know?
it's their fucking Deus Ex Machina. It just comes in. That scene at the end,
I'm
though.
not dead, y'all.
That scene at the end was fucking.
End is what they advertised in the trailer. So it's like, when is this going to happen?
I mean, just like with the lion and the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
And what I feel like this movie set up more than anything is like, I feel like they had to sack this sequel just for to have a dinosaurs.
Third one.
Yeah, that's.
They're
that's what it
running
seemed
amok
like.
in the world.
They did the exact opposite of Empire Strikes Back. They was like, let's make this movie. This is a transition movie, if anything, to get away from the island, and it's kind of. I feel like they could have been like, boom. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they didn't have a. They had a little. I feel like they had a 2-movie plot, and they stretched it to 3. They did The Hobbit. They stretched that shit because I feel like this movie could have been solved. The military villain guy was God. He was like a cliche, like all hell. And they just did that in Jurassic World. It's like, I'm the military guy. You listen to me, or I'm a private military sector. I have quips, and then I'm gonna get my arm bitten off when I'm messing with a raptor shit.
Yeah, the fact they did that little thing twice is like, oh, I'm faking it. I'm still faking it, and then I'm gonna eat your arm. It's kind of too much.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of funny.
Doing it once, yes, but he did it twice. And I was like,
well, the second time he saw the tail, and then he realized.
But the thing is, it's supposed to be rule of 3. You're supposed to do it a third time, and then it's like, that's if you're gonna do it, go and do it a third time.
Sure.
Do it a fucking 4th time, and make it like if they did like 6 times, if they did like the I would have laughed my ass off. That'd have been like some Looney Tunes shit or some Tim and Eric shit. So I will say the dinosaur wasn't as cool looking. It was smaller, so it's like a raptor, more ferocious. You didn't see that much. Also, apparently they figured, let's make it more dangerous. Give it every hunting capability more than the Andromedus Rex, but let's take out
Andromedus Rex? Indominus Rex.
Andromeda Rex.
I mean,
that's what it's called.
They basically tried to
Indoraptor.
weaponize this as best they could and sort of
literally,
mold
why
the
would you
genes.
not have infrared vision? Because I feel like this dinosaur is running around this dark ass house.
It's also it's a bigger Velociraptor, technically.
But
it was a prototype. I don't know. Maybe they want to add rockets to it later.
They probably want to make sure it's like completely controllable.
But
first.
no. They said this has every hunting capability we could give it, so let's not give it infrared vision.
They could give it.
They gave
gotta sacrifice something.
They gave the last thing. No, if they gave some reason like it's not breedable, infrared vision. I don't know. It was stupid.
It wasn't.
If they had infrared vision, that movie would have been over quick.
Yeah, everybody would
They
be dead.
couldn't end it that quick. Yeah.
I mean, his creepy hand, like his little claws, or that scene where he was like in the girl's bedroom is really funny, and it's an inside joke. Ladies and gentlemen, get consent. Please. That's
My
all
question is, why would he go like, oh, I'm just gonna snatch you up and then eat you or whatever, instead of just jumping on him?
Because it's spooky.
Oh,
Super spooky ooky.
it fits our trailer. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
he was
good for the
smart. He
trailer.
could open up a window. Also feel he could be like, just come in and like fuck shit up.
Also, how Blue gonna get upstairs?
It's a raptor.
So was that one.
That's an Indoraptor.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So, is there any outstanding moments to you guys in this movie?
No. it
Girl
seems
put her hand in
forgettable.
Chris Pratt's chest when sleeping. That's
She
about
was
it.
filling them up, just little.
She's like, I still want to be with you, but I'm sleeping, so I don't know what I'm doing. And he wakes up first, and he's like, oh, something might be there. Go back to sleep, faking it. Oh, why's my hand here? Oh, get that out.
So, do you guys agree with me? Like, it set stakes in the first movie, and then it immediately just like lowered those stakes just to make the stakes higher in the third one. I just really feel like they
Cash
just stacked
grab.
it. Yeah.
Well, isn't the second one from the first trilogy usually said like
I'd
the worst?
I'd call that a very loose trilogy. You could pretty much tell they made
Loose
Jurassic
trilogy,
Park
but
one.
still, out of the 3, would you say that's like
I
the
thought it was
worst
the rule
one?
of thumb the third one's the worst in a trilogy.
Not in Toy Story.
Toy Story is
Second
kind of the
one's the worst.
exception.
I mean, most times though they get worse as they go on. It's like so either the third one's gonna really suck or the third one's gonna. I don't know. I feel like we didn't
Jeff
get
Goldblum finally gets eaten.
No,
I want that to
I
happen.
don't want that. Yeah, we get
People claim he's a snack. Time to get eaten.
No. So I will say, there wasn't even a lot of dinosaurs. Like I swear to God, we went like, all right. So they had to draw the blood.
11 species at least.
But yeah, okay. So they drew blood out of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he kind of stood up for a second, But we literally saw like no dinosaur action for like an hour and a half. Like once they got off that island, there was nothing until like, the house got wild, y'all.
Wow.
And also, I don't know, maybe it's just my perspective. $1 million isn't like super big now. Like they're selling like dinosaurs for like 10 million. I was like, you're supposed to like black market dealers. I was like,
well, it also depends on the dinosaur.
But I feel
and
like
how you can use it.
I don't know. For some reason, I felt lowballed like by those numbers they were throwing out.
That's
I was,
only
coming out
only
in them.
$4 million for this dinosaur.
I was like, I don't know. I feel like the first person to buy a dinosaur pretty much got everything for cheaper because they bought the first one for 10 million, and every other dinosaur we saw went for like 20 million. So that guy really walked away with like the cheapest dinosaur.
Well, it was also.
But
like,
he set the base price. He set
the
the
first
that guy
dinosaur
was
was just Ankylos. It's either Ankylosaur or Ankylosaurus, which is just a tank.
It's also the one, Cody's Digimon from Digimon Season 2. No, I don't fucking remember the name of it. Fuck you, Tina. No.
Huh?
That he digivolves into Dromon. Fuck you.
Sandshrew.
Yeah, Sandshrew-mon. Armored Armadillo.
Yeah, Armadillomon.
Armored Armadillo. Yeah, it is Armadillo. Armored Armadillo is from Mega Man X, though. I don't know. Where the fuck were her nephews at? Where were they at? Guess
do you
what?
really think they're gonna?
I don't
do you
give a
really
shit.
think the parents are
I
gonna
will
let them
say
be
this.
around her
I will
after
say
the
this.
incident that happened?
I did like the side characters better in this movie, but also nobody on the good guys team died at all. There was no.
I was expecting the computer geek to die.
But he had like
Only because
18
of the
fake
Sam
outs.
Jackson role in the first one, or
No, he just had 18 fake outs. So there was like 18 times we could.
I want to know how he got from deckhand on the boat to assistant in the laboratory at the end.
He worked up.
Yeah, he worked out.
Dude, nobody knows who he is. He literally just could put on a different costume.
While that's true, it's still kind of like, don't you kind of need access to this level?
You have to understand, most military people are dumb as hell, and these are retired military people, so they're dumb and retired.
Shout out to Chad.
Shout out to veterans. Fight me. I live on Whiteside Road. I drive a fucking beige Prism.
Hey, it's tan.
Ooh.
Also, you don't drive it, I do. I'm not you.
I don't die.
This guy lives in the hood. He
Yeah.
will fight you.
No,
He
the
will.
military don't fuck with us. So, alright, so, is that pretty much cover for Jurassic World?
I feel like it could.
Fallen Kingdom? Fallen Expectations?
I kind of don't think the volcano
Oh, God.
exploding with the lava coming down was kind of realistic, but I
You
mean,
know, I was hoping at the end that we really don't get a Jurassic World 3. I kind of just want...
we got.
I want...
If we get a Jurassic World 3, I want it to be just we're killing all the dinosaurs that got loose. I want to see that. Like
That-
it's like
That's the exact opposite of the message the second
I
one was
know it
giving.
is, but
They're a nuisance. Kill them all.
I'm already
I
calling it
especially
now.
want to see them kill the mosasaur. See how they
Jurassic
do that.
World 3 is going to be the plot of, people are rounding up the dinosaurs because, hey, there's still shit fucks everywhere. And so somebody's captured Blue. We got to rescue Blue, and there you go. And then finally, Blue will live with him at the end of the lake, and this house will be built. And that's gonna be the thing. Oh, it's revealed this house is built. They adopted the girl, and they're getting a new baby.
How are they gonna Are they gonna pin it up or?
No,
How are they
it's
gonna...
free. It's finally gonna have full trust in him, and they're gonna be like.
So it's just gonna go wherever it goes to feed or whatever, but then it comes back and it sits down for family dinner.
Listen, this shows your IQ so small. This is an allegory for the Flintstones.
I don't want.
That's Dino.
This is like
Blue
60...
is Dino.
No, it's not.
If you distort the B into a D, and the blue you chop off a segment.
And make them purple.
The U turn upside down. N. The E. Take the fucking middle of it. Put it out. O. Dino. Fuck the S because it's a weird letter. Dino. It's right there in front of you. Open your eyes. Do you not see?
Blue the Velociraptor is not Dino. Definitely not a Velociraptor.
Dino is an amalgamation of many different dinosaurs.
Which ones?
Velociraptor.
No.
Rafflecopter.
Not a dinosaur.
Stegosaurus.
No.
Not how you say that one, but alright.
Four-leaf clover.
Definitely not a dinosaur.
Jeff Goldblum.
He could be, but
That's a person.
President Bush.
still don't think of
Kanye
dinosaur.
West.
He might be.
9/11.
Lizard people.
Brock Sampson.
Crab people?
Crab people.
Crab
Crab people.
Look
Crab
like crab.
people.
Talk
Crab
like
people. Crab people. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want a spin-off movie of just Blue hanging around. No subtitles, just Blue just fucking...
And the opening song is, yo, listen up, here's a story about a little dino who lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything you see is just blue.
Like her.
Inside and outside.
We're going to get copyright strike. So...
It wasn't 30 seconds.
But Blue... I just want Blue, no subtitles. I just want, like, Blue's in fucking Arizona walking up to a goddamn diner. Gonna get. Blue's in fucking, Topeka. Alright, I do want subtitles. It's hot here.
I couldn't remember.
It's Eiffel 65, everybody. They also did a song called Move Your Body. And, it's on...
your body.
You really... When you sit the... Do you see where it's spiking when you sit the goddamn beer down?
That beer is good, though.
It's not.
To him, it's not. It's good to me.
Objectively, it's not. So...
Subjectively.
Objectively.
Sub.
No, you're a sub. We already know.
Switch.
I have a Nintendo Switch. Go get my Switch, boy. So, I feel like that covers our first double feature.
Mm-hmm.
I assume during the summertime there's not going to be like all these big movies right back to back. So what I'm thinking we could do for a possible double feature is we have a new movie we talk about and then like an older movie we talk about. That way there's
Black Panther and something else.
Yeah, I mean that could be one of them. I mean, I feel like
Black Panther and Mowgli.
I feel like what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pick the movie we're gonna talk about. Then I'm gonna throw a movie at you, and you may not know it, and that might fuck it up. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Or I'll just kind of surprise y'all. If it seems like I'm the only person doing it, then that's gonna be weird.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the next one's what, Ant-Man?
Mm-hmm.
When's that?
July 6th.
There's other movies coming out
in that 2-week period.
There's no. I mean, if we do it weekly, we do it bi-weekly, we do it tri-monthly. Every 3 months. Hey, welcome to this Incredibles 2 and Jurassic Park. It's fucking late as hell. Yeah, we can go.
Uncle Drew. Yeah.
All right,
no,
ladies.
I'm passing.
You're not gonna watch Uncle Drew. You're not gonna watch. You're not gonna.
There's really like nothing great coming besides Ant-Man.
So
I don't see
Ant-Man in
anything
July.
worth it.
Yeah, I mean
Whitney.
All right, so we could do Ant-Man and Hotel Transylvania. Yeah. We got Skyscraper.
Die Hard remade.
No, we're not. Mamma Mia.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Mile 22. It's the sequel to 8 Mile. We've always wanted. Teen Titans Go to the Movie. We're gonna pair that with Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Gimby versus Teen Titans.
Sure.
That's what we'll do.
Are we gonna do it like on a funny factor or just animation overall?
Fucking who cares?
It's Hotel Transylvania 3. It's a train wreck. Why? There's the third one. Okay, what? Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Rate it.
Fucking rate it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it a goddamn.
Is it worth going to the theater to actually go watch it?
No, I feel like this is the one Jurassic Park movie you don't need to see in the theater. There weren't like any huge big scenes. Okay, so the explosion, the island was all right. It wasn't that great. Honestly, I'm thinking like 4.55. I'll just say 5 for now. Maybe on a rewatch, I might go down to 4.5.
Yeah.
I felt like after the first 45 minutes, it got really dull, and it's like a 2-hour, 15-minute movie, so...
I can understand it. It doesn't feel like it has very good rewatchability.
And the first one did, or Jurassic World did.
Yeah, that one still holds up.
I just watched last night. It was like my 4th time watching it. I was like, this is actually a good Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, I think after watching this one, I'll probably just go back and watch Jurassic World and watch a good movie.
It's not winning any awards.
It's like, I mean, it's more some dinosaurs.
Best special effects.
No. I really wish we could post that image, especially you cradling that beer. I feel so fucking creeped out right now. It's like the best special effects.
I mean, just taste it.
What's your rating?
On Jurassic?
Yeah.
I give it yeah.
John, what was your numerical value?
I didn't give it a value. You know what? Incredibles 2. It gets a meh. I mean, if I have Movie Pass, sure, I'll go watch it. Will I watch again? Probably not.
I like how you asked for a numerical value.
I just said rate it. I didn't say what kind of value.
Are we all three operating on different metrics?
Yes, we are. It's for the viewers to decide what our metrics actually equate to.
A better metric would be like, is it worth going to theaters and watching? Thumbs up for that. Is it
matinee price?
Yeah, is it worth a matinee price? If you don't have Movie Pass, I would say no. But I mean, if you really like Chris Pratt movies, sure. I like Chris Pratt. He was actually good.
He's a handsome son of a bitch.
Who
Jade,
got,
and
who
Bryce
got
was
divorced.
Jade, is
He's
Chris
free.
is Chris Pratt hot or not?
She's asleep.
She's asleep, but earlier I asked her this and she said hot. That's kind of ruining the bit. Thanks, Jade.
She's like me.
You're a great social media intern.
We have interns?
Unpaid
Yeah.
interns.
Oh.
Who's paying these people?
We have unpaid interns.
So if you want to be an unpaid intern for us, please don't.
Please apply in person at the beer aisle on the Publix radio. I don't know. Fuck you.
Any local food store will meet you there.
Fucking end this shit. You know what? Fuck you, Tyler. Fuck you.